Hello, welcome to a casted game, where I'm casting myself beating the new Abbasid AI in the newest patch. I was able to do it in the last patch, but since there seemed to be some improvement in the AI's behavior, I wasn't able to beat the highest difficulty AI in the newest patch initially. So after some testing, try and error, I come up with a more optimized build, which allows me to beat the Abbasid AI. And I think it's worth making a new video. Regarding the build order, this build order is very similar to the one I used and when in beating the Ottoman AI with Abbasid. But the initial 6 build I send them to bury instead of sheep, so that I can conserve my sheep later when this position is more likely to be attacked. I send the initial 6 build to bury and then the next 2 build to go. One of them will be building the mining camp and the other building the house. The next build will be building the house of wisdom and then to bury. And then the next build to bury. After you have 8 builds on berry and 2 builds on gold, you can send the rest to wood. I get quite lucky in this match since I managed to get a ton of sheep. That's like the total of 13 sheep after the initial collecting round of the scout. And then after the second round, I think I'll be getting like more than 20 in total. Culturing is the choice of A-drop to judo in this game. Because with Culture Wing allows you to get a similar or even better KSOH timing to the AI while maintaining a decent military presence. The military wing, while the 2 spearmen and 2 archers is very nice, your army can't benefit from bootcamp if you don't have a big enough mass, because at that point it's better to produce more unit compared to spend the resource on bootcamp. Well, the culture wing, and in this patch, the cost of preservation of knowledge is reduced, so it allows you to easily get the economic tech and military upgrades, while still being able to build a decent army and going to KSOH in a good timing. AI is opening up with a barracks. I'll be opening up with an archery range to produce archer first. And ideally, you want your archery range to sustain archery production after the archery range is built. Same with the barracks I'll be building later. And since my gold is really exposed, I'm using 1 gold villager to build an outpost to give me better vision so that I can respond to enemy attack better. And then, if you have quick enough reaction time, then this outpost will be very useful for garrisoning the villagers. Okay, as you can see, I have already got a preservation of knowledge pack now, so that I'll be getting wheelbarrow and then double product and then horticulture. You want to prioritize double products over horticulture in feudal age, because you are working with limited food here. So if you get horticulture first, then you'll just be depleting this limited food faster. While double products allows you to collect a lot of wood so that you can make additional production buildings, and it also makes your farm transition quite a bit easier later in the game. Okay, the AI is starting to make a lot of knights now, so it will be wise to add a camo archer later. If you are facing a huge mass of knights, the camo archer will reduce the damage they deal by 20%, which is very significant. It pretty much cripples the knight, so your spearmen can get a far better trade, and then your archer will also survive for longer. As you can see, I'm getting the double bullets in horticulture now. This will allow me to build a decent army while also aging up at comparable timing to the AI. Okay, in the last patch there is some faulty behavior on the AI. Is that when they are attacking with archer and knights, sometimes the archer will just standing around and then let your spirit kill the knights while doing nothing. This is no longer the case in the newest patch. Also, as you can see, the AI's trader is going to the trade post on the north of the map, which gives them far better return on the trade. In the last patch, the AI's trader was just going to the trade post that's closest to their base, which makes the return significantly lower. Okay, here's another encounter. As you can see, I already have the camo archer. And then it's usually recommended to chase the AI's army for a distance after repelling their attack, since it allows you to pick up 2 or 3 units for free, and that will make your time defending much easier later in the game. Okay, after having a few good encounter, I'm preparing for Castle Age now. You see, I started my age up even earlier than AI, and I'm also doing a farm transition because the initial berry patch is already done out. Then although I still have a decent amount of sheep, and if you go the farm earlier, then those farms will also help prolong the life of the sheep. You can see that the AI attacked with a very big mass of knights, but I still managed to clean up the army due to the camo archer reducing the damage of the knights. Now the destroy value of me and the AI is higher than 5 to 1. The ratio is higher than 5 to 1, which means my trades are really good. This isn't possible without the camo archer. So I sent 500 down here to make an outpost and a mill to get some additional food income, so that I can delay my farm transition even more. This is very crucial because if you are already doing mass farm transition before going to Castle Age, it delays your Castle Age significantly and will also prevent you from benefiting the most from the fertile credit pack because a lot of your farms will be at full price. You know, I'm pulling back my camo archer again because their most important task of the camo archer is to stay alive and apply the buff to those little knights. As you can see, their damage is even lower than the base damage even with blacksmith upgrades. And now you can expect the AI to transition to man-at-arm at this point, because man-at-arm counter both the spearmen and the archers. So I'm starting to add crossbow to my army. And then I also send a few villagers to Smiling Ice Stone so that I can build a second TC. And the fertile present also allows you to build a second TC without much of a vulnerability window, because you wouldn't be spending too much resources on second TC than you can build a TC army. Okay, here's another mass nice attack. AI is doing a little bit better in this encounter, but my trade is still really good. As you can see, I have the fresh food stuff tech now, but it's not recommended to get fresh food stuff before the second TC because it takes more than 6 minutes to pay off, which is much worse than other economic upgrades. You can see I traced the army of the AI for a decent distance, so I can pick up some units for free. And one thing to note is that I don't recommend playing against the AI to practice for playing against player, because playing against the AI pretty much force you to focus on survival for like the first 30 minutes of the game, unless you're choosing it. So it will like build up bad habits for you, because it's very different from playing against a player where you should be trying to get an advantage over your opponent at every point of the game. Yeah, I can have a decent mess and nice goals to take up the kind of arms. And then, even though the archer can break the spears, but since my spears have the farthest technology, it allows me to deal them far more effectively to the archers. So that even if the army technically counters mine, I'm still able to get good trade. And at this point, since my food income is quite good, it's very important to like build additional production building, so that you are less likely to get overwhelmed by the US army, since it allows you to more effectively convert the resource you gather into army. At this point, I may not be getting a good trade here because a lot of the archers are kept alive and keep attacking at speed. But since I already have a really good economy at the moment, it's fine since I can just keep replacing the spear. You can see I have another huge mass of spear to take care of this. At this point, I made a big macro mistake. Is that I should be using this skill to build mills and farms, so that I will have better income, since I have a lot of wood sitting around, which isn't a good thing. But the air is down to 0H now, so at this point I should be focusing on getting material and defending. I'm not trying to attack, because AI will have a superior army to mine very soon. As you can see, they are getting all the Imperial upgrade at this point. So now I'm making more farms and scale up my food income so that I can get to Imperial and still building a good army. In Imperial Age, the AI likes to make a lot of Revolter Queens, so you want something to deal with the Revolter Queen. Initially, before they get the siege work upgrades, the Revolter Queen only has like 0 ranged armor, which makes it quite easy to deal with kill with crossbow. But after getting the siege work upgrade, they will have 10 ranged armor and 420 health, which makes them very hard to kill unless you have 10 cannoneers or bombard and covering. Okay, now I'm aging Imperial. And at this point, my food income is even better than the AI, which allows me to keep pumping units from all these barracks, so that I won't get overwhelmed by the AI's army, even if I'm getting a bad trade and a lot of my army died. Here's another showcase of the power of the culture link, because it allows me to initially queue up with upgrade with another arm and spear. And those are at reduced cost. Ideally, you should be getting the improved processing first after getting the Imperial, because this tech is the kind of that the earlier you get it, the better it is. since it prolongs, it allows you to get more out of its limited resource nodes such as the gold mine and the wood. I want to take control of this gold mine and then this gold mine so that I can bring down this building. Ideally, I should be able to do this earlier so that my villager can control this gold mine down so that I can go 8,000 gold and build from the stone. Since the AI's trade is interrupted for this whole game, so that I was unable to get a good trade against this army because I have a really good booty, so I can just build a lot of barracks and then spend army just pump out spearmen so that I can overwhelm the army anyway. Okay, after neutralizing the safety side, it's time to think about sniping the enemy's wonder. You want to take care of the wonder as early as possible because after building the wonder, the AI will start fortifying its position with a lot of keeps, towers, and even rebuilding. And if they have rebuilding, back to next faster with the AI after the fight. So the AI, they built a lot of production building early on in the game, but I suspect that in late material, the production building actually isn't able to take full advantage of the economy. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a chance against the AI's army. Okay, here I am running the spear alongside the edge of the map to snipe this wonder. Okay, one very good thing about the Abbasid spear is that the phalanx technology also doubles the range of the torch, so that a lot of them can, more of them can do damage at the same time to the wonder. Well, I only send a spearman to stop the wonder, so I still have okay army here to deal with it. Although here, it's like very hard to trade because unless it's quite big. But since the production building is easy, I was able to use a lot of spear to snipe down the siege. Here I'm just using thinking about killing them, although it will still take a long time, so I start making them bar to take down their keep and take more map control. So here's my spearman. After taking out everyone that has using to do some damage, I will clearly see that the rebuilding is really fast. At this point I start to think about setting up trade. So I'll be dropping a keep here to take a drop of gold, and then later I'll be making markets here to use a trade trick to trade to another of my markets here. And also like I think I will go to trade wing. Yes, and going to trade wing at this moment, which will spawn a lot of 5 traders. They're also building keeps and tower to fortify this position, which will make it much harder to take down than the previous wonder. So this is where I start to think about like killing the AI by destroying their landmarks. At this point, like the hardest part is pretty much over since the surviving for the first 30 minutes is the hardest since like they have a big advantage due to their additional resource income. After you stabilized, if you are both a compact and the resources don't as much, since you're working on the same amount of army, even better since AI can have more buildings. My secondary resources for the trade tag, but for Bazaar to wood. Since wood is a lot more limited compared to food, which I have all the food in the world due to Abbasid and excellent farms in the back end. I was gathering like 57 villager and then it me close to 4,000 food per minute. Okay, at this point, because I have already set up my trade, I can transition to hand cannoneers for my ranged unit instead of crossbow. Hand cannoneers deal with Rebel Queen much better than crossbow, since the majority of the damage can come through against the 10 ranged armor of the Rebel Queen, while crossbow will lose the having a lot of production building helps a lot. It's the fauna, and you can see, even if the army gets destroyed by most of the queens, the building is sustained. I use this compound to take down these buildings. Because it's they are very useful as tanks for your tank players and bombers. Since you have to be very efficient, again, you have a chance against now again, it's over since I destroy all the landmarks. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something from this video.